Bunking classes, group studies, nicknames for teachers, and homework submissions at the last minute. You get the drift. I'm talking about school and college life. And chances are you're missing that because you're stuck at home without any school or college to go to. Now, amidst all these innocent and cherishable years, we make a fair share of our mistakes. We fall down, we learn, we dust ourselves, and we come back more matured. And that's how we grow. But do we have to make all these mistakes? Can we not avoid them somehow? So to quote Eleanor Roosevelt, the longest serving First Lady of the United States, learn from other people's mistakes. You're not going to live long enough to make all of them yourself. So on that note, let's talk about the 5 common mistakes of a student and how to avoid them. Let's get going. Hey everyone, this is Chetna and you're watching ChetChat, and today we're talking about the 5 most common mistakes of a student and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1 is cheese on a rat trap. Drew Barrymore, a famous Hollywood actress, became a star at the age of 7. Born into a family of actors, she got her first role at the age of 11 months. The success of this posh movie life pulled her into an unhealthy social group.
Come on, can I get you a glass of milk, honey?
Milk? I'm a Barrymore. Get me a drink and make it a double.
And her constant partying and nightlife was the topic of discussion of the media all the time. That led her to going into rehab for about 18 months at a very young age. Later on, she regretted this in her autobiography, Little Lost Girl. Similarly, sometimes we could be surrounded by such kind of negative influences that could take us down a very dark path. And that is the proverbial cheese on the rat trap that can be very tempting at first. And the fastest way to change yourself is to surround yourself by people who already are exactly the way that you want to be. And don't be afraid to walk alone. The tiger doesn't lose sleep over the opinion of sheep. Now, I want a comment from you under this video right now telling me if you've had any experience with such negative influences and how you've managed to keep them away from your life. Mistake number 2, money is out of syllabus. Now, if you're in high school or you've just entered college or maybe you're deep into your college life as well, you should be looking at ways to earn your own pocket money. Now, Walt Disney loved drawing cartoons at a very young age, but it was his stint as a newspaper delivery boy at the age of 10 that turned him into a newspaper cartoon artist. Try internships, part-time jobs, online jobs, or even some odd jobs when normal life resumes. The trick is to keep learning something new. After all, the secret of success is just to get started. Now give me a comment under this video telling me if you've done any internships, part-time jobs, or online jobs and what you're doing right now to earn your own pocket money. Mistake number 3, joker in the pack. What do you want to be when you grow up? Don't we get this question all the time? And the answer, I don't know. Now, while Roger Federer started playing tennis right from the age of 4, Elon Musk studied physics as well as economics because he wasn't sure. The big mistake here is when herd mentality sets in and we want to do something just because our friend likes it. In the words of Benjamin Franklin, if everyone thinks the same, then perhaps no one is thinking. As a young man, Giorgio Armani studied medicine in Milan. Bet you didn't know that. He also interned at an army hospital. And later on, he landed a job as a window dresser at a design store, and of course he went on to become one of the most famous designers with his own brand Armani. So saying I don't know might not make you the joker in the pack. It might just be your trump card to be more creative and curious. And quickly put a comment right now telling me if you started off doing something else and have ended up doing a completely different thing. Mistake number 4. Okay, Google, give me the answer. Alexa, what's the distance between the moon and the earth?
Today, the moon is 3,72,700 kilometers from Earth.
Siri, why does the sun set? Now I wonder why we've stopped wondering, because Google seems to have all the answers. But Google itself is the product of someone else's wondering, isn't it? And remember that famous story of Newton wandering under an apple tree? When famous mathematician Ramanujan was in school learning division, their teacher asked them that I have 3 apples and there are 3 students and I divide them equally, how many apples will each student get? And similarly, if I have 4 oranges and there are 4 students, how many oranges will each student get? Now Ramanujan asked a question. He said, if there are 0 apples and there are 0 students, would each student still get 1 apple? Everyone in the class laughed, but Ramanujan went on much later to discover infinity. So start asking questions now. The person who asks a question remains a fool for 5 minutes, but the one who doesn't remains a fool for his entire life. And quickly put down a comment under this video telling me the time when you asked a question and you opened up a whole can of worms to discover something entirely new. Mistake number 5. Digital relationships for life. WhatsApp me. Did you see my pic on Insta? Hey, check out my post on FB and comment on my latest status. Chances are you're using these sentences a lot more than let's have coffee together or come over to my place sometimes. Do you know a mobile phone takes you near somebody who's far away from you, but takes you far away from the person who's right next to you. And live interaction not only improves your concentration but also helps you develop your personality. It has been medically proven that face-to-face interaction not only makes you more calm and gives you a more balanced state of mind, it also makes you a happier person. Your mobile phone has already replaced your camera, your calendar, your watch and your alarm clock. Don't let it replace your friends and family. And that's all from me on the 5 mistakes that a student makes. And overall, it's okay to make mistakes as long as you don't keep making the same mistake again and again. And please don't make the mistake of skipping that subscribe button or the bell icon right next to it. So go ahead and press it right now and also give us a thumbs up so that motivates us. And happy watching!